I'm John Romero, and you're watching The Arc on Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3.
What up to the Montclair Public Access channel in Cali? That's right, snooch to the nooch, to the Montclair Public Access channel in Cali. Represent.
time, make sure the woofers are connected before we start the show. That'd be great. That would be really excellent for once. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Welcome to the program. I hope everyone is doing great. It's been a while. I'm seeing some familiar faces. I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces here. I think Chad better get his... This time with the printer, this time with the microphone. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Friendly Stranger. I see you, Unstoppable, and Warren, who's saying, hey, this stream is a bit too loud. I don't think it's loud enough. So I want you to crank it. Hello to Chewookie Warrior and Matthew Gomez and Dense Cabbage and Hannah Song and Bird. I see that bird in there. That's always a good sign when you're in for a good show, when you see that bird in the room. And Gonza and Tony and Unstoppable and Lance the Commander and Christopher and V and Lauren, and he's doing a clap. He's doing a clap. Take off your beard, Richard, says K9069. I think I'm going to keep it on for now. Crank it loud. Well, let's open up those lines too, Chad. If we can open them up. Let's get started. Let's get this show started. We've got an exciting show. We've got an exciting show planned for you tonight. We've got Jack Carman joining us after the break. Now, Jack Carman, you wonder, who's Jack Carman? Well, Jack Carman is a pretty big deal in Montclair, and some of the work that he's doing with the seniors of this community. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. We have him on the line, and he's going to talk to us about Senior Rama, which is coming up later this month. Senior Rama. And if you're excited, if you're excited about seniors as I am, then you probably are going to you're just probably just as pumped as I am to get to that interview. So we have Jack Carman coming up later in the show. So you're going to want to be there for that. Secondly, reserve a seat now. richardburnish.org. Okay? If you don't have a seat on the Ark, you're going to want to get one because they are filling up fast. As you can see here, look at that. First class filled right up. Second class almost filled right up. And these are real people here. Look at this one. We got Janoy. He's a salesman sitting in C5. We got Manky Panky here in B7. And he's bringing an iPod. And he's an Arctic sea life observer. We got Jimmy Seville, first class, from Acquire. Alex Cervantes. He does graphic design. And he's sitting over in F1. He's going to be right over there. And Tyler Roche, librarian, sitting in A3. So there's some spaces left. First class is booked. You slept on this one. You took the loss, okay? You took the loss on this one. But there's still some seats available. You could be sitting next to Sir Sotram, the fourth, right there. That could be you. That could be you. But anyway, secondly, if we can put the number up on the screen here, Chad, let's open up those prayer lines. Let's open up those lines. Let's open up those lines. Let's open up those lines. Let's open them up. Let's open up those lines. Let's open up those lines, Chad. Let's open up those lines. Let's open up those lines. We want to open them up. Call in. No, call in. 1909-345-6434. Okay, our prayer lines are open and we're taking your phone calls. Now while you're calling in, And I'm waiting for the switchboard to light up here. Let's start this show off right. Let's start this show off right. Okay. Now I've got my iPod here, and as always, as you know, for everybody watching at home on Montclair Public Access TOS TV3, you know that I like to start the show off with a prayer. Okay, so let's settle down, everybody, just for a minute here, and let's do a prayer for God's promises for today. Heavenly Father, I have been so wishy-washy when it comes to taking hold of your promises and making them mine. But today, I'm putting my foot down. I will not allow my human reason to talk me out of my spiritual inheritance. I will set my foot down on every promise that you've given me today. And I'm going in. I'm going in deep. I'm going in deep. I'm going in deep. In Jesus' name, amen. We're all going in deep. We're all going in deep. Now, if you want to go in deep with me, you want to get in here, you want to get in there deep with me, then I invite you to get it deep with me. Come on in. It's warm. It's warm. The water is warm, and let's get deep. Let's get deep together. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen in the chat? Can you put up the mailbox? I want to see the mailbox there. Amen. That's what I like to see. That's exactly the type of thing that I like to see in this show. I like to see that, okay? Because we are all in this together. We're all in this together. We're all brothers and sisters. And Jesus Christ is in all of us. He's inside you. He's deep in you. He's deep in me. Okay, now let's get deep in each other. Let's get deep in each other. I think it's about time we got deep in each other, don't you think, Chad? I think so too. Now, prayer lines are open, 1909-345-6434. And we're going to hop over here and take our first call of the night. We're going to take our first call. Call number 1. Call number 1. And let's put it on. Let's put it on. Call number 1. Welcome to the program, caller. You're live on the Arc on Montclair Public Access TOS TV3. I'm your host, Richard Burnish. What is the rub? What's going on?
Richard, I saw you running away from me after you hit me with your Prius, Richard. I saw you. You ran away. You was in the car with Josh. I saw you with Josh. You hit me, you rear-ended me, and then you ran away. Yeah, you owe me money. What do you got to say for yourself? You owe me money.
The first call of the night. And it's a beggar calling up with some sort of a scam.
You think I'm lying to you, Rich? I saw you. You're sitting in your Prius. It's a white Prius. You had Josh sitting right next to you.
That's right.
I saw you were wearing a white shirt with the... Go? No, come on. Come on. Defend yourself.
Is this like a joke? You're looking to make fun of a Prius? Because a Prius is a great vehicle. Okay? Do you have any idea of the mileage that you get in a Prius? You get a lot. You get great mileage.
What's mileage?
You get real good mileage. You know how many gallons of fuel you use in that thing? So you're not going to shame me with the fact that I drive a Prius. I'm proud that I drive a Prius. I'm proud of that.
You hit my Park Avenue. You hit my Buick Park Avenue. You know how much that thing costs?
No, I don't. What does it cost?
It cost $22,000, Richard, and this was 1987. Worth a lot more now.
I don't think it is. I don't think that's the case.
No, we're not talking about a missing mower here, Richard. I saw you with Josh. You hit my car. I saw your car. It was destroyed, but you hit my car. My car's even worse. It's gone. It's a wreck, Richard. You owe me money. You know what, Richard? You're just like your father. Your father told me you're a junior. You'll always be a small man. You're a junior.
Well, you're the one sitting there with no car. So if your car is so great, then what are you calling me asking for money for then? If your car is like so good. I'm hearing, I got to buy this 19 whatever garbage car that you're driving. I think that thing's not safe for the road is what I think. I think you're just looking to file your own claim.
You're not a good driver.
If you pick up what I'm saying, you're trying to file your own claim.
You're not a good driver. You got to get back on a quad and learn how to drive. You can't drive on the road like that. You bad driver, you.
Get off my show. Get off. Get him off.
I'm not your junior. You're a junior, Richard.
Get him off.
Richard Burnish Sr. would I hate to see what you've become today.
Okay. All right. Well,
you're a junior.
Let me tell you, let's take this opportunity to talk about this next interesting thing that's now in stores is we have intermittent fisting.
My Buick Park Avenue is in the shop right now.
If you want a copy of
you owe me
fisting,
money.
head over to our website at richardburnish.org.
My suspension is broken.
And I can still hear this. I can still hear this trash man. I can still hear this trash man, Chad. Hang up.
You are a menace to society.
The forward
You're a menace.
Is actually the forward itself is worth buying it for. Okay.
Go and get that man's mower that's missing. I remember that man. His mower is missing, and Dash, the man that stole it, is with you.
So I could still hear the hang up on this trash man.
Go.
And as an extra treat, okay, can you we remove that one off this? Can you take that down? Can you pull that one down, please? Thank you. As an extra treat, I'll let you in on a little secret. Some of the books, they have $100 bill inside of them. So it's free money. You buy one, pays for itself. $100 bill. If you want a $100 bill, you're going to want to pick up this book because some of them have it. Some of them you're going to get $100. Easy money. You buy the book. You're going to buy the book anyway. You get $100. $100 cash. Let's go to our next caller. Hello, on line 2. Hello, caller. Welcome to the program. You're live on the ARC on Montclair Public Access.
No, Leanne, please be quiet. I'm on the phone with a nice man now. Hello.
Hello, caller. Welcome to the show. You're live on the ARC.
Yeah. My name is Russell Buckholtz. I'm calling from Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm here at my mobile home with my wife, Leanne. I am 84 years old.
Okay. Well, welcome to the program. What can we help you with today, Russell? What seems to be what's going on?
It was about a week ago. Maybe 2 weeks. Well, my wife, Leanne, called into your program. She was outside of the Knoxville County Penitentiary. Now, my wife, Leanne, was in a bit of trouble, and she told me that you...
It isn't a romance novel. Let's be clear, it's not a romance novel. This is self-help, okay? This is a self-help book, JPA.
Pardon?
We're clear. Sorry about that, Russell. Just some housekeeping items here. Items. Go on. You're talking about your wife and you're at the county fair.
Yeah, my wife, Leanne. No, not the county fair. A county penitentiary. On account of my wife, Leanne, done struck me. Well, she's home now, no thanks to you. My wife, Leanne, called me about No, called you about 2 weeks ago. Said she's outside of the Knoxville County Penitentiary.
He said
and asked you to
CFer.
call her a cab.
Okay.
Pardon?
We called her a cab. That's right.
No. You did not call her a cab.
We definitely.
My wife,
we definitely
Leanne.
did.
You know what? I'm going to let my wife, Leanne, speak to you for a moment on account of, I don't remember the story. Leanne, could you talk to the man, please? No, goddammit. No, it's not Dr. Martin. It's the man you called about 2 weeks ago. Or was it 1 week ago, Leanne? Oh, no, I think it was it was 2. Okay, well, take the damn phone and talk to the man, please. Hang on. Hello? Hello?
Yeah. Hey. Hello. Hello.
Yeah. Hello. This is Leanne.
Welcome to the show.
Leanne Buckholz.
We're gonna have to speed this one up though. What's going on? What seems to be we got a lot of people trying to get on here, and we kind of got to get to the bottom of it here. So we got to kind of get moving here.
I called you about 1 week ago. No, it must have been 2.
Okay.
I was outside of the Knoxville County Penitentiary. Now,
right.
I asked you to call me a cab. I did not receive a cab, and I walked 15 miles in the rain. I'm 79 years old, and I can barely walk. The nice God man took my cane away, and I had to walk 15 miles to get to the gas station to call my dear husband, Russell.
Well,
By the
I'm
time
reading a
I
message here. It says that. Sorry, go. Okay, go on. I was reading. It said something about vinegar, but I think that did that have anything to do with this call? No, that didn't have anything to do with this call. Chad is saying it didn't have anything to do with this call.
Well, I have a very nice pickled cucumber
Well, how long ago did you call in? We need to refresh my memory. How long ago did you call in?
Maybe 1 week, possibly 2.
So this is
and
1 week.
I called
this
you
is 1 week
outside
ago.
of the Knoxville. No, I believe it was 2. I called you.
Okay, so 2 weeks
hang on.
ago.
Russell, fetch the door, please, honey. I think it's that nice man from the delivery company.
Okay, so
you got our box.
2 weeks ago.
Hello?
2 weeks ago.
No, it was more like 10 days. Anyway, I asked you to call me a cab.
10 days ago.
10. I've just been released from the Knoxville County Penitentiary, and I asked you to call me a cab. Now, I never got the cab. And I just want to know, because I asked to take the phone from my dear Russell, because he was about to start yelling. Why didn't you call me a cab? I had to walk 15 miles.
We're looking at our logs here just to make sure that our phone logs to ensure that because I definitely remember telling Chad that he should have sent it in, but in order to look at the log, we need to kind of get an exact detail of when that call was made.
If you're not giving an answer, put me on the phone and I'll give him a little what more.
Okay, so this is 9 days ago. So that was That was on Tuesday.
Yeah, hello.
That was a Tuesday.
This is Russell Buckholz. Hello.
Okay, so that was the 9 days. Is it 9 days?
No. Well, 9 days ago, I was out. Well, this is before Leanne got home on account of you didn't call her a goddamn cab.
Whoa, you're going to have to watch that tone.
No, you're
going to have to watch that tone. Otherwise, you're going to get off this program really quick.
You're trying to distract me from the main point of my call. Why didn't you call my wife, Leanne, a cab? She got home. She's limping like she just fell off of a goddamn fence or something.
Where we have Sean on line 2. Hello, Sean, and welcome to the program.
Hello.
Sean?
My wife, Leanne, was limping.
Hey,
All the way home.
welcome to the program, Sean. You're speaking with Richard.
My
here.
wife,
Please,
Leon, has been bitching at me nonstop for the
you're live on the
past
show, Sean. What's up?
3 days now. Because she can't walk. Hello.
Can you
Hello,
please,
Russell. How you doing?
Can you please?
God damn it, I'm
Chad,
not satisfied until I get an answer. Now, why,
Chad,
you
can you
little
please hang up?
long-haired,
Sean,
frigid-bearded homo, did you
just
not
listen.
call my wife,
Let's just
Leon,
pretend like it's just
a
us
damn
here right
cow?
now. Go
All
ahead,
right,
Sean.
sounds good.
Yep.
Please stop
So,
pretending like you
Chad.
can't hear me, God damn it. I know you can hear me.
Okay, Sean.
My
Hold
wife
up, let's see
Leon
what Russell has to
limping
say
like
here.
she used to
Wait,
back in
actually,
the
let's hear what
60s
he has
when
to
we
say
were a
here.
little more spry.
Okay.
My wife Leon's been limping
ahead,
like
Sean.
she just
Sean,
got
go
humped
ahead.
by a donkey.
Don't give him any attention.
Oh.
Don't give that old trash
No,
man any attention.
Who's
He's
this
doing a-
homo on the other line?
You have to watch. Whoa.
What the hell?
Okay.
Okay,
hold on.
My wife Leon.
Okay, Sean.
No one cares about your wife.
Sean, I
now.
need you to
What
focus
the
here.
hell?
Sean,
Don't
what's
you
going on?
ever.
Oh my God. Is that
Oh,
Calvin? Is that my
no,
my son-in-law Calvin? Listen here, Calvin, you little homosexual. I'm gonna find
Wait,
you.
this is my.
I'm gonna beat the ever-loving piss
Sean,
out
go
of
ahead.
you.
Oh,
Everyone,
no.
Okay,
Hey.
I got you here.
My daughter.
Sean,
Russell, this is you?
Sean.
Oh, no, hold up. You call me a homo? This is my.
Okay, we're gonna have to move on. then. We're
Listen,
gonna have to-
Calvin. Ever since you
Sean.
took my daughter Bethany away from me,
Okay.
she's been treating me like a pile of shit.
All right, let's go
You
over
was
here.
Oh,
there.
yeah, I've
Logan.
been pounding your daughter like crazy, too.
While
I've
we're
been
sorting
pounding
that-
your daughter
sorting
all
that
the
one out
time.
there.
In the
Logan,
shower,
can you hear me?
Calvin,
Logan.
I swear to
Oh,
God,
man.
if I see
Oh,
you,
man, it's been
Logan.
nice.
Logan, are you there?
hello.
Hello?
Hi, Logan.
Hello?
Calvin, I
I'm
swear to
gonna ask
God.
you to just pay
Where'd
attention
you
to my
take my
voice
daughter
here.
Bethany?
I cannot
Leon,
Hey,
had to
Russell,
walk
your
15
daughter
miles
seems
to
like
fucking
cherries.
homosexual. I'll find you and I'll beat the shit out of you, Calvin.
Okay,
Don't tempt
all right.
me.
Okay,
God
that's it.
damn.
I've had. Okay, enough of that. Get it off. Hello, Logan. Can you hear me? Logan, welcome. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Enough of that. Yes, I can hear you.
sorry.
I can hear you, Logan. Go ahead. I'm sorry about that. We're having some issues with the phone lines here that we're getting sorted out there. I can hear you clear. Can you? What's going on, Logan? What's up?
I just had a question about life after death.
You have a question about your wife after she's dead?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. What's your question? Like after she dies, like you're wondering what would you like to know after your wife is dead?
She killed someone. Does she still go to heaven?
No, she does not go to heaven. If your wife did a serious sin like that, then she's like what I like to call it a trash person, and that's kind of like a nice way of saying that she will probably be not joining us in heaven if that's the type of thing that she's done. So.
I have another question.
Yeah, you're gonna want to move on. Okay, you're gonna want to focus on yourself here. That's the Christian way. You're gonna want to focus on yourself and make sure that you get into heaven, and not worry about her so much. What's your next question? Go ahead. You have time for one more.
My next question.
Yes.
My next question. Take a fucking shower, Richard.
You know what? I knew that was. I suspected that was going to happen. And I had my finger right on the button there, and we beeped it. And we got that one. Let's go to our next call here on line 4, where we have Jonathan on the line, and he wants to talk about a movie. Jonathan, what's up?
Hey.
I'm sorry?
Hello? Hello?
Jonathan, sorry. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, perfect. I wasn't sure if you could hear me talking or not. So what's going on, John? You wanted to talk about a film? You watched a film?
Well, I think I changed my mind over. Hold on. I think I want to sing a song now.
Okay. That's always okay. I got to ask you, though, is the song about Jesus Christ or worship? Because that's what this show is about. We want to make sure that we're on topic. We're a little bit off topic tonight.
It's actually about you and Jesus, Richard.
Oh, okay. Well, the floor is yours. Let's hear it. I think we'd love to hear it.
Okay, I'm going to go now. Okay?
Hearing it. Yeah, go right ahead.
So we got Richard and Jesus. He's got to stock a fucking cock.
Okay, hang up, please. Did that go on the air? Did that go on the air? Can you edit it out? Just edit it out. Okay. Okay, let's go to our next call here, where we have Alan on the line. Hello, Alan, and welcome. Welcome to the program. You're live on the show.
Actually, it's Ammon. I think Chad screwed that one up. He's been doing bad tonight.
Amen. Like amen.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Amen.
So, thank you for letting me know that Chad messed up. I'll deal with that.
Oh, okay. So I'm a very devout believer, and if I could just ask you a few questions, would that be okay?
Yes. That's why we're here. That's why I'm here. If I can help you understand, or understand the Bible or understand the Scripture a little bit more, I'm here to help you.
Okay, so I'm a BYU graduate, and I've noticed you've been bad-mouthing Mormons a lot on your show, Richard.
What is BYU?
Brigham Young University.
And what is that? Just like, I know what that is, but just for everybody watching at home who might not know what that is, maybe we should tell them what that is.
Oh, it's a Mormon private school in Utah.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew that is a private school in Utah is what it is. So I guess I could have just told them that, but hearing it from you is fine. Yeah, okay, go right ahead. So you're from this Mormon school in Utah, and you've heard some of my opinions, I guess, because I guess I don't hide it. I don't hide my opinions on the Mormons. And I've been on the record here by saying that I think they're trash. They're trash. Those are trash people. Okay.
Richard, Mitt Romney, he should be king of the world. You know that, right?
Well, I don't think that's true. No, I think that he's I think he's got some good traits. You know what I mean? I think he's got some traits about him that are good. Like he's got like the way he looks is very, very good. Like I would give him a point for that.
He's a very hard man.
But there's a lot of things where I don't think he's that good.
What do you mean, Richard?
Well, there's
he's
just
perfect
some areas,
in every way.
There's just some areas where I think he's not as good as somebody else, right? Like, is he how physical is he? Could he go one-on-one in say?
Oh, Richard, are you familiar with me? I'm the MMA champion. Are you familiar?
What is that?
I'm the Mormon MMA champion.
Yeah, that's not a real thing.
Richard, it is, and I want to fight you.
That's not
one-on-one MMA.
Well, you're telling
me that, Richard.
You're telling me that you have your own. You could just start your martial arts league.
Oh no, I didn't start it, Richard. It's been around. Joseph Smith started it back in the day, Richard.
So Mormon mixed martial arts. You guys have your own. You're just you can't think of your own thing. You have to start.
Yeah, what you're in is basically the minor leagues.
I am the champion of the Christian Mixed Martial Arts League right now. Okay?
So are you saying you're pretty? Are you saying you're pretty confident in your abilities, then, Richard?
I'm number one. I don't know if you saw the Chad, put up the graphic there. Hold on. But we put up a graphic there and it shows. There's I don't know if you saw it, but there's a guy and he's fighting down there, and that's like a representation of some of the heat that I bring into the ring, because I'm the champion of Christian mixed martial arts. If you go to the website christianmma.org, you'll see that it's my face is all over.
So that's pretty cool. You're a minor league champion. That's
not
pretty
minor.
cool.
There's nothing. It's not minor though. It's pretty major,
Richard,
actually.
So you sound pretty confident about your abilities. So how would you be in for a high stakes match? Are you in for that?
Yeah, I'm definitely. I don't know if you've seen this here. Amen.
Richard, I've got,
look at that. It says
films.
Christian MMA fighter, and I wrote a book about what I learned in doing MMA. I wrote a whole book about that. Did you write a
Richard? All right. Oh, I've read the book. Richard,
well, then
how
you
about
know
this?
that if you come in my face, I'll
Richard,
beat you off.
I've watched your film. You do very, very, way too much grappling. I see it all the time.
What did
Richard?
You say? What did you say to me?
I see. I've watched your film, Richard. You grapple all the time.
I do not. There is no grappling.
Yes, you do.
There's no grappling.
Yes.
There's not. You can't even
Richard.
grapple in Christian mixed martial arts. It is stand up only. Okay. And I've
Richard,
been in my book. If you read my book, you'd know very well my opinion of grappling. Okay, it is a gateway activity. Okay, you got two guys and they're laying on each other and they got their legs open.
Why are you doing it, Richard?
And they're doing that thing like that. Like that is a gateway activity.
Richard, so how about this? We have a match and the loser converts to the other religion.
Easy.
Easy? You'll take me on that?
Yeah, easy.
Richard, are you drinking coffee right now?
No.
Richard, you're lying. You drink coffee, don't you?
Nope.
You know the only caffeine I need comes from God, and I have plenty of God's cream in my coffee.
No, I don't even drink that. I don't even need it.
Richard,
this is all natural.
Richard,
I don't know if you've seen.
You know, as a Mormon, you know what? I have 4 wives. How many wives do you have, Richard?
Well, I don't have. I'm in between. I don't have.
You're in between the lights, Richard. I don't get chucked. I know you do. Richard.
What is chucked?
What is chucked? You know what chucked is, Richard.
What is that?
Richard. Richard, it's when your wife does stuff with another man.
No, I don't think so. Okay, I don't think so.
All right,
I said I do pegboard. Okay, that's when you do the. It's not the same as pegging.
Oh,
okay? I've learned that it's not the same thing. It's called pegboard.
Richard, it's
working
the same.
out. That is a joke that people are saying, and they're trying to say that's what happened there, but that didn't happen. No one went into my. She didn't go in my body. If that's what you're getting. What are you getting? What are you getting at? What are you getting at?
I believe you, Richard. Okay, you know what? I believe you, Richard. But as I've been watching your film, I know about your signature move.
Well, I change it all the time,
Richard.
So maybe you knew it at one point.
Richard, I know fisting. You're a fister, Richard.
Well, that doesn't take much. Like that's the name of my book. Okay, yeah, I fist. I use my fists. If you come at me,
Richard, you want to know I know how to counter your move, Richard. You want to know my signature move?
Yeah. What is it? Crying,
Richard,
like a little baby.
As you know, when you're fighting, you have to get very, very hard. Correct?
Yes. Yeah. Well, you got to be tough.
If
you're gonna fight in the ring.
When you try to get very hard and you try to fist me, I'm gonna dock you, Richard. You know what that is?
Sounds stupid.
Oh, well, you sound stupid, Richard. I'm gonna dock you.
Well, you're gonna tell us? Or you're just gonna sit there and not tell us what it is?
It's when you get very hard, you pull someone in and you put a piece of you on them, Richard.
Well, that sounds dumb. That sounds dumb, and you sound dumb. Because you're a typical trash Mormon man with your stupid trash Mormon beliefs. Calling my show talking about, I've got a book. I'm the champion. Okay? I don't have to talk to you about anything or prove myself to you. I've already proved myself in the ring. Let's go to our next call, please. Okay, we have Paul on the Paul. Is it Paul?
Hello?
Hello, Paul. Welcome to the program.
Richard. About time I got a hold of you.
Oh well, it's there's a phone number on the bottom of the screen there. You could just call in. It's just use a phone. If you have a phone, you can just call.
Well, I've been calling now for the past 2 weeks. Where have you been?
Well, we've been here. We've been doing shows. The shows, there's a lot. We only have so many lines, right? So, that's maybe you got a busy tone when you called before, but you have me now. I'm all yours. What's going on?
You know who this is?
Can't say I do. Who's this?
Oh, this is Leroy Sinclair.
This is Leroy Sinclair.
This is him. Where's my stuff?
This is Leroy Sinclair.
This is Leroy Sinclair.
Can you give me, can you prove it? Leroy, can you prove it? Like, can you?
Well, I want to know, where's my box of beer and bottle of whiskey that I ordered 8 years ago?
I gotta be honest.
It's taking longer to get here than it took for your dad to walk out.
I gotta be honest here. You kind of sound like one of those like a dollar store Leroy Sinclair. This has got to be.
No, I'm not a dollar store Leroy Sinclair.
This has got to be the most dollar store off-brand. You're like the Admiral Nilsson of Leroy Sinclair. Did you get that reference?
All right, well, you found me out. So now that I got a hold of you, why don't you shave that fucking beard because it's not November anymore. Looks fucking ridiculous.
You call my show here, and you're as a dollar store Leroy Sinclair. You're telling me that my beard looks bad? What about your beard? I'm telling you,
it looks bad.
What about your beard?
I can't grow a beard. I don't have enough testosterone.
Well, why not?
Well, it's because I'm not hard enough like you. You didn't send me my fucking book that I ordered.
Whoa, you gotta watch that tone. This is a Christian show, and you can't be dropping.
Don't you beat me out, man.
You can't be dropping F.
You're the one that's in the wrong here.
On the show.
You're the one that's in the wrong. I sent you my money.
Yeah.
You haven't sent me my book.
Well, how much money did you send?
I sent you $50, and now you're lying to people saying that there's $100 bills in some of them.
There's $100
thinking that
bills,
more people are going to be.
There's a chance.
Ordering. Yeah, no, I doubt it.
There's a chance. There's a chance. Listen here. There's a chance. Okay, I said there's a chance. Don't.
There's a chance, just like there's a chance to win the lottery.
Exactly. Well, you're getting it. Exactly, just like that. Just like that. That's exactly what it's like.
You know what the odds of winning the lottery is?
Well, some people get a lot of money that way. You know what I mean? So it changes their lives.
It's some people.
It could change your life. It could change lives. Is really what I'm trying to say here.
Well, I was hoping my life can be changed by your book.
Well. Listen,
I don't need money to change my life. I needed your book.
Sometimes sometimes it takes a little bit to the system before they get mailed out. It takes a little bit. So what I would do if I were you is like try ordering a second one, and once you get that second one, we can refund you for the first one, just in case that there's something wrong in the mail or whatever. So you should just buy a second copy. Okay.
Well, so I should buy a second copy.
Yeah, because
do you know how ridiculous that sounds?
Well, we'll refund the other one. Chad probably will. And listen, imagine when you bought one, there's a chance there's $100 bill in it, right? Now, if you have two, you have twice the chance of getting that $100 bill. Starting to sound pretty good.
That's not how statistics work at all.
Starting to sound pretty good, right? Starting to sound pretty good.
No, it sounded pretty fucking bad still.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, I don't have a beef.
Hey.
Go ahead and do it for me. Thanks, man.
Hey. You're trying to ruin you're trying to ruin my book sales here, okay?
I'm not trying to ruin your book sales, man. I'm just being real. You're the one, you put this thing on your site that says, "Oh, buy the book."
Yeah, buy the book.
And okay, I was like, all right, I'll buy the book.
Yeah.
$50.
Just like that.
Just like that.
I can give you my bank statement saying
No,
that.
I believe you.
$50 was paid to Dick Burnish.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah. But we spent the money. We spent the money.
You sent me a message with shipped that it was shipped.
We spent the money, okay? What do you want me to say?
And this is a month ago.
We spent the money. We're a little short right now. We can't. As soon as we're back on our feet, we'll send you the book. It's just we can't afford the shipping right now, okay? We already spent the money. Let's move on past that.
What'd you spend the money on?
We needed a power conditioner. Like the power wasn't clean.
It's fucking wintertime.
Well, we needed.
You realize it's December fucking 10th?
It's a power. What it does is it cleans the lines. Okay, it takes the noise out of the lines because otherwise you hear it in the monitors. You know what I'm saying? You need to clean that power. Gotta have clean power.
All right, you know what? Go fuck yourself. Send me my fucking money.
Hang up. This guy's a joke. No. This guy is a joke.
This is not a fucking joke.
I'm pissed. You're the Admiral Nelson, Leroy Sinclair. Okay, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with some of your faxes. Okay, so if you want those faxes, you want to get them. You're going to want to get in those faxes. Okay, so we'll be right back after these. We'll be right back after these messages. I kept.
$0.97 Montclair Brawling is back. This Labor Day weekend, Brawling is only 97 cents a game from 9 till 7 p.m. Friday through Monday, pay only 97 cents a game. All of the brawlers that I play with are clean and have real strong physical traits. Why try some other man's brawling? I keep my brawling lanes fresh. I'm the real brawling boy, Ricky Dringer, and brawling is in my blood. Let's get something straight. It's not my fault that my son jammed those lanes. He broke the golden rule. Never come to the balls, let the balls come to you. So grab your gear and come on down for 97 cents a game at Brawling Alley. Let's get rolling. Get out of here, Dale.
It's time to make the Go Wireless switch to a better phone.
Choose from 12 of the hottest phones, free, including the Razr.
The best nationwide minute plans with my faves.
Friendly local customer service and free accessories.
Rewind!
Choose from 12 of the hottest phones, free, including the Razr.
The best nationwide minute plans with my faves.
Friendly local customer service and free accessories.
Go wireless. Get more pay less. Go wireless.
Good news for people that have credit problems. Montclair Furniture is here for you. Now seriously, if you can't get credit in my store, you can't get credit anywhere. One of the benefits of a store on a houseboat is that I'm not selling my wares on land stolen from the Mojaves. I can barely remember my life before this furniture. I bought some, and you should too. Now I am a perfect boy. My name is Sheehy, and you can count on it. Montclair Furniture.
Glorious day. I'm Councilwoman Dr. Renee Baskerville, and I'm very excited to share this news with you. Once again, the Township of Montclair will be partnering with City Green Veggie Mobile Truck. We'll be coming into the south end of Montclair to the Community Saving Bank parking lot located at 323 Orange Road to bring fresh fruits and vegetables, flowers, honey, eggs, and other opportunities to the Township of Montclair. We're so excited to join our partners, Hackensack Meridian Mountainside Healthcare, along with the Partners for Health. Partners for Health do so many things in our township to make sure that we're all
We want to find out some things about you. I understand that you have a very interesting background. So let's talk about you. Let's see. First off, let's go back to where you were born and when.
I was born in Boston, Massachusetts. You can still hear my accent. And it was November 9th, 1930.
1930, so.
So doing the math.
Okay,
yeah.
So that makes you
88. Yes.
Okay. Good age.
It's, as long as I can get up out of bed, stand up and walk, it's a great age.
That's a number I want to see.
I hope you do. I hope you do.
It's not fake. It's faith. This is faith.
Richard was a man who devised a simple plan to bring together all the souls around him. In a time of great dismay and of spiritual decay, Richard created.
Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello. So great to have you here. So great. Welcome back to the show. My name is Richard Burnish, and you're watching The Arc, live on Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3. We're also coming at you live inside of the internet. So if you have an internet at home, you could go to richardburnish.org and you could watch in the internet. And not only that, you can type a message inside of a letter, and then what happens is Chad puts up the same letters that you type on my screen here, so I can read the things that you press. So when you press like the letter A and press enter, well then I can see that on my TV screen over here. So I can see them just the same. So if you have something that you want to say to me, you could go ahead and type it in. And I see Gabe there. Who else? I can see Matthew And then Cole Dean here, I could see Cole Dean. He typed in, "Hi, Rich. Hello. Hello." They're saying no sound, Chad. They're saying no sound. Chad. Chad. Hello, Chad. 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 They're saying no sound. Again. Well, turn it up then. Chad, if it's saying muted. Well, they can't hear a goddamn thing. I'm sitting here and I'm talking to them like a GD idiot. It's my name on the show, and I'm the one who looks fucking stupid. So fix this, Mike. You got a new job. Go get a job. Work at the bank. You go back to the bank. Go back to the bank. No, it's not on. Check. Check 2. Check. Check. Okay, well, I only have a, okay. Okay, you sort out the audio. I gotta keep reading this. Okay, okay, everybody. I was just taking a moment to explain what happens when you have an internet at home. You can just type in a message and it will it will come into the screen, and I could read the letters that you type. But that's not exactly fair, because some of us are watching the show on C-band or on Montclair Public Access TV3. So if you're watching at home, you don't have on TV, you don't have an internet. So don't worry, we have you covered, okay? So what we have is we have our prayer fax lines. Okay, we have our fax lines here, and you could send your message in that way. Or use our pager at the same, use a pager to send them in as well, okay? Now, let's take a look at that. So these are some of the messages that we've received today on the line here. Now, this first one comes in from a pastor. It says, "Richard, the kids keep saying that my outfit is gay. I don't understand what is so gay about my outfit." Well, yeah, it's pretty gay. It's pretty gay. That's pretty gay. But thank you for saying that. I guess I have to say thank you. This next one comes in from TV, who says, "I thought you might enjoy this." And it says, "Big, thick bug. Big, thick bugged." Or get. I said big. It says, "Get thick bugged." And it's a picture of I guess that's a bug. It's a picture of a bug. It's a cool one. Or this one here, that comes in. It says question. Okay, this one is a question. You don't have to just send in like, "Hello, how are you?" or anything. "Richard, I'm currently taking it's my bowl moving. Well, I'm glad for your health that your system is working good, okay? But maybe we don't want to type that on the program. It says, question, "You go downstairs and see your friend's sis dressed like this. Would you smash? Not or yes?" I don't know what those socks are. Those are pretty big looking socks. I'm not sure what those are. But thank you for your question. This next one comes in from Mark, who says, "Oops, caught my new girlfriend off guard. Isn't she beautiful?" And it's a picture of his the man's girlfriend. don't like that. I don't like that one. Okay. This next one comes in from Side Sigus, who says, "Yo, Richard, I'm ready for that CMMA match on New Year's Eve. I hope you're ready because I've been pumping in the gym, and after we fight, I'm gonna pump that A. I'd like to see you try, because anyone can talk big on the fax machine. Everyone's a tough guy on a fax machine, okay? Because there's no accountability. So you could type big messages on a fax machine. You talk about how you're gonna pump my A. Well, how about you pump your own? How about I'm gonna pump your A? How does that sound? Turn it around just like that. Turn it around just like that. Boom. Doesn't feel so good when it's turned the other way. Doesn't feel as good, does it? Richard, tell these callers to be better, or I'm a slap. I'm tired of these S-heads. Well, you're not going to get anywhere with that type of attitude or that type of energy, King. We have to love each other right now, okay? We need to love one another and encourage one another. Not putting each other down. What happened? Oh. Oh, Chad, what happened? All right. This one comes in from Fan of the Elderly, who says, Richard, I'm so glad we're focusing on seniors this episode. I love the elderly. I love when grannies gush about their grandkids. I love gushing grannies. God bless. And at the bottom, she wrote some sort of code. There's some kind of bit of a code down there. It's just like looks like a magic eye. I think that's a magic eye. You have to look at it, and then you can see the message. Well, we love grannies too, and we've got actually a very special treat. If you love senior citizens as much as I love senior citizens, coming up after the break, we have Jack Carman. Jack Carman's here to talk a little bit about SCAC. Okay, so we're going to learn a little bit about Seniorama and what SCAC does. After the break, hang in there. All right, let's do one more here. And let's open up those lines. Now, this one comes in from Joe Burnish, who says, stop messing around, Richard, and send me the money. I need about $500K to post bail again. Sell the Rolls Royce and get me out of here. And it's a picture of a trash man. Some sort of little trash boy that is trying to get free money from the show. Well, that's God's money. It's not my money to give, okay? That's the Lord's money. Enough of that. Enough of these trash. Let's open up these lines. Okay, if you want to call in, our prayer lines are open. 1909-345-6434. If you could please put the number up, Chad. Okay, there it is. 1909-345-6434. And let's take our first call after the break here. Is person of the name Karen. Hello, Karen.
Hello.
Welcome to the program. You're live on the Arc on Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3.
Hello, Richard.
Hello.
My son.
Yes.
My son watches your show. And do you know what he said the other day?
His prayers.
No. He called his teacher a greedy homo, and he said he heard it from your show.
A what?
A greedy homo.
I would never say that. I think he's getting that from somewhere else. With the sound of your voice, maybe he's getting that at home. Okay?
That's bullshit.
I would never. Well, watch your language. This is a family program. Okay, if you don't watch your language, you're gonna get the boot out of here.
Richard, I hope you get beat like a dog gets beat by the massive E.
Shut up.
You shut up.
You shut up.
Shut up.
You sound stupid. You sound like you're stupid. Do you have any
No,
idea?
you're
Do
stupid.
you have any idea what this show is? This is a Christian show. This is a call-in show
No,
where
it
people
isn't.
call up for help, not call up to talk about Homo sapiens and things like that.
Well, you talk about Homo sapiens a lot. I think you are one.
No, not even. I talk about what's in the scripture, okay? I talk about what God said to do and what God says to do. So don't call up this show and talk about things like Homo sapiens and things like that, because I don't want to hear it. This isn't the show for this. Go call the other show and talk about that. Why don't you call that Dexter show and let them talk to you about that? We don't talk about that here. Okay.
I think you
Settled.
take it up the butt.
I think you're stupid. Stupid. I'm sorry, Chad. Somebody has to say it. Somebody has to say it. Let's hop over to line 13 where we have Carolyn.
That was easy.
Hello, Caroline. Welcome to the program. You're live on the show. I'm going to ask you to turn down your television set because I'm hearing a little bit of static. I'm hearing some static coming through the lines here, okay? And this goes to everybody else who's calling in and they have their television sets on. Turn down your television set before you call in, okay? So, hello, Caroline. You're live on the program here. I've been accepted into the mukbang gang.
Hi.
And they said that I have to give up my auto. Well, I don't know what the mukbang bang is, so we don't know what that is. But okay, so go ahead, Caroline. I'm speaking with you now. Welcome to the show.
I'm sorry about that. Can I just say I'm so sorry about that? I didn't realize. But
That's okay.
to make it up, can I do a song?
Well, I got to ask you, what is the song about? Is it worship? Is it a worship song? Because if it's a worship song, we've got time for it. But if it's a song about popping whips and things like that, or waking waps and things like that, then we don't have time for that.
No, it's worshiping it's worshiping.
Worship. Okay, well, we've got time. Now, that's a ship that I'd like to board. I like to have fun. I like to kid. I like to joke around. Yeah, go right ahead, Caroline. What is the song called?
It's called
The name. This is the part. This is where you say the name of the song. I ask you, what is the name of the song? And this is the part where you. Okay, Pastor the Empire. Go ahead.
All right, are you ready?
Yes, go right ahead. Okay, this is the part where you sing the song.
Catherine Hart, Pastor and Hart, Leroy and McFlux, Richard and Dad Cream, Pastor and Hart. I came down to the ark. I met a pastor, he was cool, he was streaming and preaching. He said, hey there, we could help some people. I said yes, but before we do, let's sip some Dad Cream and sing Pastor and Heart, Pastor and Heart.
Okay, well, I'm going to stop you there. Okay, and although I'm not a musician, I have to say that I've spent a lot of time listening to music and have a pretty good idea of what music sounds like, okay? Now, I've also listened to your song, and I've yet to find any similarity between the two. I think you gotta. I think you might want to try something else next time. Okay. I don't think rapping and singing is your thing. Maybe there's another thing that you might be better at. Like some people are good at digging, and they like to dig. So that could be something you might want to try. But let's go to our next call here, where we have Jim on the line. Hello, Jim. Welcome to the program. Jim.
Hello. How are you, Richard?
You're live on the Arc. I'm doing very well, thank you.
Oh,
What's going on tonight?
Well, I've heard about your art from a friend of mine, Ajit Majors. He's a Muslim, but he still listens to your show.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's kind of strange, but that's allowed.
It is kind of strange.
Everybody can do it.
Strange
Yeah.
guy.
Well, it's a strange time right now, right? The world's kind of in a strange place right now, and maybe there's a lot of people that are
insanely strange.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I want to secure my seat on that Ark.
You want a seat? You want a seat on that Ark?
Yes, sir. I would love a seat, but I have some requirements, Richard.
Well, let's hear them.
That seat that I sit on needs to be made out of a good, hard, sturdy chunk of wood.
Okay. Well, it's going to be it's a pine. The seating area is made of pine. Is that?
No, that should be just fine. But
Yeah.
I have led a life of debauchery up until this point. Now, what do I have to do to make sure that I am eligible to sit on your Ark?
Well, the first thing and most important thing is payment. Okay, that's number one. You gotta make sure you send that money. You gotta make sure you gotta send that money in. Okay, now once that box has been ticked, well then we could, you know what I mean? We could maybe turn our heads or turn our eyes from some of the things that have happened in the past, and everybody gets a new start. Okay, everybody can we can maybe forget about some of the things that, you know, God's willing to maybe look the other way for some things.
That would be wonderful, Richard. Wonderful,
You know?
because I have such a life of sin, and I'm starting to feel pretty bad right now. Like I'm
Yeah.
going to burnish in hell, and I just don't
Well,
want to do it. I don't want to do it.
You don't have to. You don't have to, okay? Because miracles happen all the time. There's miracles happening around the world all the time, and miracles could happen for you. I mean, like if you want these types of miracles, the most important thing is you got to pay. You got to remember you got to pay for them. These types of miracles aren't free, and this type of forgiveness isn't free.
Ooh, how much do you want to forgive? I have a lot to forgive. I'm probably going to have a pretty stiff bill.
You're gonna want to get a seat first, so that's going to be at least the cost of a ticket. Okay, now that's the minimum. That doesn't include tithing. Okay, now the scripture says that you should give 1 of every 10. Okay, so that means 1/10 of your income. And when I say 1/10 of your income, I'm not talking about gross. I'm talking about net income. You're going to want to send 10% of your net income monthly. Okay, now that's going to get you on the path. Now that's the minimum. That's God's minimum. Anything above that is only going to put you in more favorable light. Okay, He's only going to.
Well, that might be a problem because the only way I can make money is, technically, a sin. See, I'm a dancer.
Well, dancing isn't a sin. There's lots of types of dancing that people like to do, right? There's square dancing and line dancing. That's a lot of fun. And there's the gym. I've seen people, like there's this program where kids are they're talking on the internet and they're doing like dances like this. And I saw there's this one. It's called the gym.
I'm familiar with the gym.
Yeah, and like there's nothing wrong with that. That's just fun. I thought there was because I thought it was sexual. I thought it was a sexual thing, especially when they start licking their fingers and things like that. But then I realized it's just part of the dance. It's just part of the dance.
Yeah, see, I'm a reformed Homo sapien, and I've been fighting it for a long time. This is what I'm getting at. It used to be so bad when I would walk into the butcher shop and order a 1-pound stick of pepperoni.
Yeah.
They would ask me how it was sliced, and it would piss me off because I don't think my ass looks like a piggy bank. Do you? Of course, you haven't seen it, so how do you know? But you will when I get on that arc.
Well, I don't know about any of that because those are like I'm not a butcher, And I'm not like, I knew a guy who worked in the produce section in the grocery, but I don't think they kept they didn't keep the meats there. So I don't know anything about that. But if you're I think I understand what you're saying here. I think you're kind of getting at the fact that like you've put.
I like to get all up in them guts. Used to, but yeah.
You know, I do this show to try and help people. I think that, you know, that I like to think of everybody as my friend, and they want to be my friend, and I treat them like a friend. I would help them when they needed help, and maybe they would invite me to their birthday. And we could go to we could just do things like hang out as just like friends do, just like friends thing. Like, I thought if I would treat people like my friend, then they would be a friend back to me, and then I could have friends too. But maybe this is stupid. Yeah, it's a stupid idea. We put the number on the screen here because we want to get people to call in, and maybe they need a friend too, and I could be your friend, and I thought maybe that you wanted to be my friend. But that's okay. I'm fine. I'll be fine. It's just maybe it was stupid to do this. Maybe it was just a stupid idea there. But if you do want to be my friend, then you can call in. But if you don't want to be my friend, you don't have to. Just maybe, just don't be rude. Don't be mean. You don't need to tell me that my face is looking bad, or, that my beard's dumb, or, that you kissed your grandma, and like, big deal. So what, right? So what? But just maybe please don't call in with that type of thing. Let's go right ahead and take our next call on line 17, where we have Mitchell on the line, and I'm hoping he's a little bit better. Hello, Mitchell. Welcome to the program.
Hi, Richard.
Hi, buddy.
I've been trying to get a hold of you for a while now. I bought your Neon Bible a couple of years ago. I actually bought the signature, the one that was signed by you.
Oh, nice. Those are hard to get. I'm glad that you managed to get one. There's a lot of people wanting them.
So I was born into a Catholic family, and ever since I found out that they started touching little boys, I wanted to
get out of that. Yeah.
Venture out into something else and find the truth. So that's why I originally purchased your Neon Bible, the signed version.
I'm glad that you did, because as you know, I don't recognize the Pope. We don't recognize him.
Yes, I've read the Neon Bible many times. I'm familiar with everything, but I go to a Catholic school, and I have to go to church three times a week, and I just sit there and I just don't believe any of it, because I practice the Neon Bible. But the problem comes in where I've been practicing and reading the Neon Bible for the past couple of years, and I had to do it in private and secret, because if I were to come out that I don't like the Catholic Church, it would be hard. There'd be some serious consequences. And about a week ago, my mom found the Neon Bible in my room, and she told me that I'm going to hell.
Well,
and
that's
that
not true.
There's things in there, and she told my pastor, and my pastor called me in, and I thought he was going to touch me, but he didn't. But I actually have him listening on the Montclair Public Access right now. It's Pastor Kwan. He's currently listening, and I was just wondering if there's anything that you could say to him so he doesn't, punish me next time that we go in. And I don't know. I just need some help here, Richard.
Well, let me just give you some good news, okay? You're not going to hell. You're not going to hell. That is not, God wouldn't let that happen, okay? Now, a lot of people they can't hear God's word. God doesn't speak to them. Now, I'm very fortunate, okay? God speaks to me directly. He tells me what he wants, and he tells me, what he needs. He tells me, like, all of these words that I'm saying when I'm like, you're going to want to get on this ark, you're going to want to buy the ticket. Like, this isn't just me making these things up, okay? None of this is fake. This is called faith here, okay? Now, these are all God's words. I don't want your money. I'm not taking your money. God wants it, okay? Now, God asked me to build an ark. You think I want to build an ark like this is just fun? It's hard work to build this ark. But he told me that it's going to save everybody, and he needs me to do it. And I'm building it. And my hands are calloused, and they're sore because of all the paperwork that we're doing for all of the permits. There's a lot of permits. So I got all these calluses from dealing with that. So the point of all this is what I'm saying is I know what God wants. God speaks to me, okay? Now, I'm speaking to you right now. And the words that I'm saying to you right now, well, these are God's words. Okay? So I'm the same as God. Think of me as God in this case. Me and God are the same thing as far like from your point of view. Little if you've got God telling you, yeah, if I'm telling you here that you're going to heaven, who are you going to listen to? Some little child molesting Catholic priest, or are you going to listen to God? Should be a no-brainer for you, okay? What's his name? Pastor Kwan?
Yes, Pastor
Well,
Kwan.
they're all this. You don't want to listen to those trash people, okay? My word is the word that you should care about because it's the word of God. So when I tell you to do something, it's God telling you to do something, okay? Now I got to ask you this right now, Mitchell. Have you donated? Do you tithe? Are you tithing right now?
Oh yes, I've donated many times over the year. Like I've had to do it in private. Sorry, I mean yes, I've donated, but I've had to do it in private because I've had to practice the Neon Bible in private.
Well, bring that out in the open. You got to bring it out in the open. Don't be afraid anymore, okay? And if they've got a problem, you send them my way, and you like, send a message. You know what I mean? Do it out in the open, and if he tells you to knock it off or not to do that, just send him a message. Maybe do something like this.
He's gonna touch.
No. Do one of this. Do one of these. See what I'm doing here? So I'm stretching my shoulder like that. Well, that's gonna send a strong message to anyone who tries to come in your face. That's sending a message that you will beat them off.
Yes, I think the issue that came aroused is page 92 of the Neon Bible, where it says that black people will not go to heaven. I read that out loud, and that's where he got mad at me and started touching me. So,
well, you know what? Listen, there's a demon inside of all people, okay, and that's what we're talking about when I address like the black in people. Okay, I'm talking about that devil that's inside of them because there's light and there's dark in everybody. Okay. There's light and there's dark. It's that balance. Everyone has a little bit of dark. Everyone can have a lot of light or a lot of dark, okay? But to these people that have darkness inside of them, okay, they're not getting into heaven because their hearts are dark, okay? They're evil. The devil is in them. And they're going to get washed away. They're going to get washed away when the floods start. You're going to be okay. Believe me. Let's go to our next caller, where we have Devin on the line. Hello, Devin, and welcome to the program.
Oh, hello, Richard. I just want to make sure you can hear me. So if you can hear me, just say like something like egg.
Egg.
Okay, thank you. Quick story. I mean, I'm not going to chew your ear off like that old fart named Russell and his wife Leanne, who sounds like Marge from The Simpsons. Those are my dogs. I'm sorry about that.
It's really a horrible sounding wife and horrible sound. She sounds like she's horrible.
Yeah, she is. I felt my ear being chewed off by them, but I'm just here to tell you.
Is that a
about my
baby?
bad
Do I hear a baby? Is that a baby I hear? You got it? Is that like a newborn?
Yeah. It's one of my dogs. But
I can hear like it's like a newborn baby there. Yeah. Okay, Devin. Well, what's going on? What could I help you with?
Oh, it's just I think I just come to realization. Maybe Tinder's not the best app, but I just had a date with this girl, and I thought she would cook something nice, but she just throws a DiGiorno in the oven, and it's me coming to the realization that any female born after 1993 can't cook. All they know is McDonald's, charge your iPad, do the gym. A lot of them are bisapien. I don't know if you know what that is. Bisapien.
No, I've heard of that. I've heard of that. It's where they're making sex with each other.
Yeah, and then they watch Dexter and they lie. So,
yeah, but you know what? You know who you never see doing that type of thing? Senior citizens. You never hear about stories like that. Just food for thought.
Yeah, maybe I should stick with the older woman. To some extent, but to be fair, I prefer men anyways. I love their thick, veiny cocks in my ass. I love getting spit roasted by them.
Hang up.
I like when they
Chad.
get a bukkake on my face.
Chad, hang up, please.
It's just
hang up. Hang up. Thank you for your call. Thank you for calling in. And I hope that
when someone tickles your Richard, do you ever get a sense of burnish?
You have well, good one, Chad. That was about 10 minutes late. Where was that when we needed it? When he's talking about tickling his... Let's go to line 2, where we have our next caller. Hello, caller. Welcome to the program.
Yes, hello. May I speak to Mr. Burnish, please?
You're speaking with Richard. You're live on the air right now on Montclair Public Access 2.
Yeah, excellent. Hi, my name is Steve. I'm calling from EnviroKids. I'm not sure if you're familiar with our brand. We've actually produced many delicious cereal names, such as Gorilla Munch cereal, Leapin' Lemurs, Jungle Munch, Amazon Flakes, Koala Crisp.
Right.
So I'm actually calling because we noticed that you're in the Montclair area now. We just built a brand new sister location here in Montclair, and we believe you're actually an excellent contestant to actually ambassador our brand. We like the work you do, and we like the positive.
The energy, we like the look and the.
The positivity
that
you provide here in the Montclair community.
I get that.
We've actually, we think you're a great contestant for this, and we've actually worked with famous names such as Pastor N. Laping, and let's see what else do we have here. Mr. Leroy Tomahawk Sinclair.
Well, I don't him I don't like, but okay.
Oh, I see. I see. I mean, actually,
So what's-
it says here in our notes that he it looks like he broke company policy. I'm not sure what he did here, but that's just what it says on
Well,
my
he was
end here in our
probably
notes.
drunk. He's probably drunk. He's one of those. He's one of
yeah.
those. Well, I'll be honest. He's a native, and right.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. I could see. Yeah, that would definitely do
Yeah,
it.
that would do it.
We,
That
we
does
also
it.
have. I'm sorry, Mr. Burnish. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. So what's going on here, Steve? Is it like it's can I be on a box or what do I have? What's the deal? Let's make a deal.
Well, what we can do is we're actually we have a new formula we're making for our Gorilla Munch cereal. So we would like you to test it out and maybe just spread some positivity like you already do here in the Montclair community. It's just really we had to create a new formula here for this cereal
Sure.
because it's
What's the
actually
flavor?
sad to see I'm sorry.
What is the flavor?
It's just called Gorilla Munch. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm over
I
here
don't-
in the.
What do you want me to?
Reception here.
So what do you? Like I'm like
I mean, you
it's
could
going to be a,
just
but that's a
fry the
monkey.
cereal
I'm not.
and,
That's a monkey though, right? Like I don't want to be, like if I'm going to be on the box, why is it going to be a monkey in the box? You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense.
Well, what we were planning on doing here is, actually printing her face and maybe the arc in the background here on the front of the box.
Yeah, but
Maybe
and if the
tweak
inside is just
design a
if
little
the
bit.
inside is just monkeys, that doesn't make any sense. Because on the one side you've got me, and then the inside you've got you got monkeys in there. But like, what is that? What like?
Well, maybe we
I don't
could
want.
probably
Can
we
we-
could make different shapes, with
Yeah.
your face along with the monkeys and
Yeah.
and
Well, no,
maybe
I don't
we could
want-
have put the microphone in there.
Does the monkey have to
and,
be in the cereal? Does the monkey have to be in the
yes,
cereal?
The monkey has to be the cereal, or maybe we can make you the cereal and make the monkeys maybe marshmallows, kind of like like a Lucky Charm type of deal here. But we're trying to cut down on the sugar here actually because we're having a very prominent obesity problem here in the Montclair community. We got a lot of children here. It's just sad to see that they're kind of looking like huts here, like ho 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 solo, like that, and it's very sad to see because we need our children here to be healthy in the Montclair community, and we have a lot of children here. All they want to really do is what do the kids call it nowadays? Smoking peace pipes and
Yeah.
just be huts. Yeah. So
Yeah, well, I appreciate your message, and I appreciate you trying to get these kids to be not disgusting, okay? Because there's a lot of trash kids out there in trash communities that can probably benefit from this. They don't have a lot of money for good ingredients, so they buy trash food, and then they become trash people. I'm interested in your offer, but I got to tell you, I don't want to have no monkeys in the box, okay? We're gonna want to have burnish and microphones and fists and all of the things that work for me, and maybe a picture of that horse back there. But if I'm going to pass, if they're going to be a monkey in the box, I don't want any part of that. I don't want any part of that. But reach out to me and let me know if you can get that monkey out of there, because we don't want that monkey in there. Okay, we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we have our special guest on the line. Okay, you're not going to want to miss this interview. You're not going to want to miss this interview. You're not going to want to miss this interview. You're not going to want to miss this interview. Okay? Jack Carman is coming up after the break from SCAC to talk to us a little bit more about Montclair Seniorama. So, get up, get yourself some cream, say a few Hail Marys, stretch your legs, and we'll be right back after these short messages. Amen.
Good news for people that have credit problems. Montclair Furniture is here for you. Now seriously, if you can't get credit in my store, you can't get credit anywhere. One of the benefits of a store on a houseboat is that I'm not selling my wares on land stolen from the Moheaves. I can barely remember my life before this furniture. I bought some, and you should too. Now I am a perfect boy. My name is Jihi, and you can count on it. Montclair Furniture.
It's time to make the Go Wireless switch to a better phone.
Choose from 12 of the hottest phones, free, including the Razr.
The best nationwide minute plans with my faves.
Friendly local customer service and free accessories.
Rewind!
Choose from 12 of the hottest phones, free, including the Razr.
The best nationwide minute plans with my faves.
Friendly local customer service and free accessories.
Go wireless, get more payless, go wireless.
97-cent Montclair Brawling is back. This Labor Day weekend, Brawling is only 97 cents a game from 9 till 7 p.m. Friday through Monday, pay only 97 cents a game. All of the brawlers that I play with are clean and have real strong physical traits. Why try some other man's brawling? I keep my brawling lanes fresh. I'm the real brawling boy, Ricky Dringer, and brawling is in my blood. Let's get something straight. It's not my fault that my son jammed those lanes. He broke the golden rule. Never come to the balls, let the balls come to you. So grab your gear and come on down for 97 cents a game at Brawling Alley. Let's get rolling. Get out of here, Dale.
Hi, I'm John Romero, and you're watching The Arc on Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3.
What up to the Montclair Public Access channel in Cali? That's right, snooch to the nooch, to the Montclair Public Access channel in Cali. Represent.
Be certain to follow the immunization schedule for your age for specific recommended vaccinations.
Who can I talk to for more information?
For more information, talk to your doctor about recommended vaccinations for yourself and your family. You can also call the Montclair Department of Health for more information on immunizations or attend one of our immunization clinics on the first and third Monday of every month from 9 a.m. to noon. If traveling, be sure to check with your provider for recommended vaccinations.
Thanks, Rob, for the valuable information.
Thanks for having me.
Good evening and welcome to Greater Montclair. Tonight we're going to be looking at the issue of hunger right here in the Montclair community. Think for a moment, if you would, about the last time you were really hungry. Maybe you missed breakfast, maybe you even missed breakfast and lunch. Well, that gnawing pit in your stomach at about 3 to 4 o'clock goes away when you eat your next meal. But what happens for those who don't know where their next meal will be coming from? Believe it or not, in the United States now, estimates are that 1 in 7 Americans goes hungry. We also know that children suffer from hunger in particular, and families that struggle to make ends meet often suffer from what's called end-of-month hunger.
Off and the brothers out of ink. The lights go dark and I find myself alone. Even chat is said and I think it's for a reason. All of you in the chat, but it's like no one's there. And I'm streaming for an hour, and when I feel like shutting down, when these people need my help, I need something to get me through. I pray for my brother, I pray for the show, I pray for the future of my long lost son. I pray for the viewers, I pray for the art, I pray Jesus loves me, and I pray he will come. Do you really think I do this all for free?
Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the program. My name is Richard, and you're watching The Arc on Montclair Public Access 2S TV3. Now, let's take a minute here to say hello to anyone who has just joined us on the show. We see, just take a minute to say hello. We see Ollie. Hello, Ollie, and welcome for staying. Welcome to the show, and thank you for staying with us. And Gabe Astard. Gabe Astard. I see your name in the program there. I see. Who else do we see there? We see Ben. Ben has joined us, and Ruzies, and Charles Baxter. That's right, we do have a special guest coming up right in a moment here. And Drew and Lewis. Hotel Travago says TOS TV3 isn't even real. Well, I assure you it's very real. Okay. To Noir Angel, hello. And Zanba. And Getty Lee. And Josh. And a guy named King, and other opportunities. And question, this feels pre-recorded, is it? I really want to talk on the phone, but it feels like it's staged. That's what Jackson said. Jackson says it's feeling like it's staged. Well, none of this is fake, Jackson. This is faith, okay? You got to have faith when you call on that number. There's a lot of people that need help. And God decides who gets through. It's not me. It isn't me. Cholo Mato. Hello. So good of you to be here. And Dense Cabbage. I could keep going. I could just keep going. But if you're just tuning in, we're going to give you a moment or two to settle in before I introduce our next guest, okay? As always, I like to take a moment and recognize some of the people that have an internet and they're typing in an internet. And hello, Jackson. I just saw your message says hello. But I'd also like to take a moment for to acknowledge the people that don't have an internet, okay? And they're watching on their television sets on either Montclair Public Access or on C-band. Now, for you guys, we have our fax machine set up where you could draw a picture or write a message on it, and you put that picture into the machine, and then I get a picture that's the same. Okay, now, and here are some of them that have come in. Like this one here from Corinne, who says, "Hello, Richard. This is Corinne. I live right down the block from you." Well, another Montclair citizen. Well, how about that? Yesterday, I caught your son Thomas Burnish jerking. I saw your son helping children at the church. Is this what you teach children to do? If so, thank you for all the things that you do. You're very welcome. Or this one here. It comes from a JPA, who says, "Happy holidays. I have a nice thick candy cane for a special Homo sapien pastor like you." Well, thank you, but let me tell you that I am not a Homo sapien. That I actually am into. I prefer. I like women. I am not. I'm into women. Not that, but thank you. Thank you for your message. I appreciate the energy behind it. Or this one comes in from Mike Latoris, who says, "Hello, Richard. As the author of the Neon Bible, have you checked out any other Christian interpretations? Like Bible Black, a Japanese cartoon show for children where they teach moral lessons and how to deal with your own and other inner demons." No, I've not heard of that one, Mike. But maybe I can check that out, Chad. If you could bing that one, just if you could bing that, that would be great. Okay, another one that's come in here comes in from Ollie, who says, "Hey everyone, have a glorious day," and he's got a picture of it looks like that's a Smurf, and he's holding up Jesus. Papa Smurf, I think that's what that is. Papa Smurf and Jesus. How about that? And he drew that. The talent in this community. Unbelievable. And we've got some more here. We've got some more. Now, this is another one that's come in from Ollie, and he drew this one as well. He says, "Richard, what is your opinion on waifus? Waifus. P.S. I live in someone's basement. Please send help." And it's a picture of a cat. A picture of a cat doing shower. Waifus. Is that like a cookie? Well, I have to say cookies are my favorite type of confectionery. So my opinion on them, is that those pink ones? Like the pink ones that... I like them. I'm all for it. I really enjoy them. Okay, now this one comes in, and it says, "Shout out to Angry Meatball and all the Tryhard Legion, Peg Chomp, Caco Demon Munch'em." Well, this one I don't like. Okay, because it's trying to send the message that demons and things like this are okay. And he's got one of those mouths that you can put something, you can put something in there, and that's not the type of message that I really want to be sending on the show. So I know you probably meant it just to be fun, and pag chomp and things like that, but this is not the energy of the show. Okay, so I thank you. I think I appreciate what you're trying to do, just to like be a thing about that, but I don't. Thank you, but no thank you. Okay. We have another one here that comes in from MC Dad's Cream, who says, Cold Dean, you smelly little tween, dressing in panties 'cause you ain't nothing but a queen. Come to my block and you might get shot. Pimp you on my street with your loose... Yeah. And it's a picture of a rap guy doing rap. So, you know what, Cold Dean? I'm not super familiar with street and that type of thing, but it sounds like you're being called out. So if you've got a response, I suggest you send it in. Okay. Now, I promised our special guest. I promised an interview with Jack Carman, and we got him. We got him. Now, everybody, please greet our next guest and welcome him to the program. Jack, can you hear me?
Hello, I can hear you, Richard.
Well, hello, Jack, and so great of you to join. Give me just a minute here.
Thank you. It's great being on.
Well, it's now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce our special guest. Where is it here? Sorry, I would like to introduce our special guest to the show. His name is Jack Carman, and he works at the Montclair SCAC. Now, if everybody could just give us like a warm welcome or clap or something like that, because he's come to teach us a little bit about Montclair Seniorama, which sounds super exciting. Now, tell me, Jack, or tell us, what is the SCAC and what is Seniorama?
Well, Richard, the SCAC is the Senior Citizens Advisory Committee, or SCAC for short. For those of you who have attended the dirty little SCAC annual Seniorama over the past 20 years, you know that the CAC strives to do something different each year. And the SCAC really wanted to put an emphasis on the CAC this year. And no surprise, this year's December 12th experience really is very different.
So, okay, so you mentioned December 12th. So that's coming up. That's this weekend. Is that right, Jack?
That's this weekend. That's right.
Right. Okay. So you mentioned that this year the SCAC is going to be very different. How so? What might seniors expect?
Well, for starters, Seniorama 2020 is part of a larger event called the Changing Aging Tour, developed by a real Harvard-trained geriatrician boy who offers us a fresh and beautiful look at how we view the third stage of life. He uses dramatic presentations to stimulate our sensations on the subject of holes and earth intimacy. And the Changing Aging Tour will explore this year's theme, what if everything we think we know about seniors doing whole is wrong? This December 12th, 2020 experience will also feature the SCAC Seniorama Vendor Expo in the lobby of the Montclair High School from 4 to 6 p.m., and the CAC Seniorama Hole Digging for Gardens and Hole for Fun from 2:30 to 4 p.m. and from 6 to 7:30 p.m.
Well, that really does sound exciting. Okay, so now you mentioned here, just to summarize here, we're talking about exploring the subject of holes and earth intimacy. But that's interesting. Like, that's very interesting. Like, I like that the part where you talked about what if everything we think of, we know about seniors doing a hole is wrong. So if you're interested in hole, you might want to check. You might want to check that out. Okay. Now, what were the times again? Can you? So that we had one at the Seniorama hole digging for gardens and hole, and just for regular fun is from 2:30 to when?
That's from 2:30 to 4 p.m. and then again from 6 to 7:30 p.m.
Okay, so that's if they want to know about hole. Okay, now where can, how can seniors get to the CAC? Like, if you're a senior citizen, you want to get some CAC, what do you do?
Easy ride transportation is arranged for by the CAC, the Senior Bus Roundtable, and the Township of Montclair. It will be available to transport riders to and from the venue.
Mm-hmm.
call to make a reservation with Easy Ride at 201 939 4242, extension 1, and then specify Seniorama on December 12th, 2020.
Okay, so you
as
want to
your
let them
destination.
know your destination now. You want to call them and say that that you're going to the SCAC.
That's right. You want to let them know that you're going to the SCAC on December 12th, 2020.
Okay. Is there
Now,
anything?
well, don't forget to make sure to mention that you are going to be a little bit messy from getting inside of those dirty little senior holes.
Okay, you're gonna want to let them know that you're gonna be a little bit messy from getting in all that hole.
That's right. You just want to make sure to mention that you'll be a little bit messy from those dirty little senior holes.
Okay, well, thank you, Jack. If anybody wants to learn any more, they can go to scacmontclair.org. There, I believe it's on the. We can put it up. You can see on the podium there. You want to go to SCAC Montclair, okay? And if you want if you want to order tickets, I guess Jack, they head on down to SCAC, the SCAC website. They go down to the CAC website just to make sure they're not going to miss out on any of that hole.
That's right. You just want to go to the scac.org and order your tickets.
Well, thank you very much for calling in, Jack, and teaching us a little bit about Seniorama. It sounds super exciting, and it, you know what I like about it most is that it teaches seniors not to be afraid of those dirty little holes, and they can get in there and they can enjoy themselves, because you're never too old for that, are you?
You're never too old to get inside of a dirty little senior hole.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you, Jack. Thank you for joining us. And well, I'll see you there. I'll see you at the event. You know, I love senior citizens, and I love the SCAC. So if there's SCAC, you know I'm going to be there.
We're very excited and looking forward to having you, Richard. God bless.
God bless you. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Jack Carman of SCAC on Seniorama. So if you love senior citizens, you're going to want to head down there and check out the SCAC. Okay, you're going to want to check out that Seniorama. You're going to want to order your tickets. You're going to want to get in that little hole, get some of that hole, right? Okay. Well, that was exciting. Well, speaking of guests, I think it's time we open up those lines and let some more of these guests through. Let some of these guests on the show, and let the guests on the show, and maybe they want to talk about some of the whole stories that they might have. So let's open up those lines. Prayer lines are open, 1909-345. And there he goes. Zangel Demon says, thanks, Jack, from SCAC. They're thanking you, Jack. Everyone loves you here. The number's on the screen, 1909-345-6434. And let's open up those lines and take our next call. This is going to be the final call segment of the night. So you're going to want to call in if you want to get on the show. Okay, otherwise you're going to have to wait for our next slot, which will be on Saturday at 6 p.m. So if you've got something you need to talk about, I suggest you call now and get it in. Let's go to our next caller here on line 12. Hello, caller, and welcome to the program. You're live on the ARC on Montclair Public Access TOS TV3.
Is this Richard Burnish?
Yes, you're live on the ARC show. Welcome to the ARC show.
Mr. Burnish, my name is Detective Reggie Hill from the Montclair Police Department. Is this a good time to speak?
Dr. Reggie Hill.
Detective Reggie Hill from the Montclair Police Department.
Dr. Reggie Hill.
Mr. Burnish, I'm not going to beat around the bush here. I'm calling in regards to someone our records have indicated as your son, Thomas Burnish. And I believe it may be best to simply rip off the Band-Aid here. We arrested Thomas earlier today for an incident outside of Thornhill Elementary School, which our records indicate is nearby your residence. We arrested Thomas at around 3 p.m. this afternoon in regards to a complaint we received about a young white male exposing himself in front of Thornhill Elementary School.
Well,
and,
you don't say. You
and
don't say.
masturbating in front of me. Yes. Now, we currently have Thomas in detention at the Montclair Police Department.
Well, you
we're
listen.
wondering if, first of all,
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
we're wondering if you, first of all, have any insight on number one,
Sure.
if Thomas has a history of this kind of behavior. But
Yeah.
secondly,
Yeah.
Thomas is requesting that you post his bail so that he may he potentially will not spend a night in jail.
Right.
He has no way to
Well,
contact you. He said that
okay.
he's tried to call you from the jail phones, but he doesn't
Right.
know your number.
Well, he
He's
could call
changed
me.
it a few times
He,
in the
he
past.
could always call on my regular phone. You could always call. You could always call Richard on the regular phone. Thomas could always call. He could call on the regular phone. He could call me on the regular phone.
Mr. Burnish, he said that he would try to, except you.
Well, where did he call me on the regular phone?
Good terms. No, he said that you have changed every single.
Okay,
number
well,
that
he's
you
got
are
well.
in possession of. That's why
That's
I
fine.
am
We don't
contacting
need,
you.
Hey, listen, what's happened has happened, but I just he could always call on the regular phone. Okay, he could just phone me on the regular
Well,
phone.
Mr.
But
Mr. Burnish, this is a pretty serious offense.
Well,
I have to say, it's not a what happened situation. Your son exposed.
No,
himself to
I'm not
a
talking
fourth
about
grader
that.
at Thornhill Elementary.
Listen, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the phone call thing, okay? I'm not talking whatever happens. I'm saying the phone call, like he could call my
Mr.
regular
Burnish,
phone. That's all I'm trying to
Mr.
say.
Burnish, I
Is he
don't
can call
have
the
time
regular
to-
phone.
I don't have time to play
Okay,
games,
are you-
Mr. Burnish. Are you going
Listen.
to bail your son Thomas out of jail or no?
Okay, can I ask, it's my turn to talk. Can I please say something? You're doing a lot of talking.
Absolutely.
And you're
Absolutely.
not,
Go
God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth. Okay, so you should be listening more than you're speaking.
Pardon
and right
me?
now, all you're doing is using your mouth and you're not using your ears. So allow me a
Burnish,
moment.
I am a 20-year. I have 20 years of detective experience at the Montclair Police Department. I'd appreciate if you would address me with respect that comes along with my
Well, then,
experience here.
okay.
I am not here to waste your time.
Okay. Well, let's be respectful of each other then. Now, listen. First thing is first. Are you a real cop?
Yes, my name is Reggie Hill. I'm a
Okay.
detective with the Montclair Police Department. My badge number is 47832.
1 second. Okay. It's Reggie.
Reggie, correct.
Hill.
Reggie, that's Detective Reggie Hill.
Yeah.
With the Montclair Police Department.
Yeah, we know that part, but what's the badge number? Just so I have it on the thing here.
47932.
47932. Last time you didn't say that number, so it's a little bit different. Okay. So I have it here.
I said 47932, Mr. Burnish.
Okay, this is it here. We got Reggie Hill, 47932. So so now that we know that this is legitimate here, your first question is around bail. Will I be bailing my son out so he will not have to spend the night in prison? Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, well, I will. Well, what is bail? What's the amount?
The bail. So for this particular incident, not only did Thomas expose himself to these children while they were out on recess, but he also hopped the fence and actually entered the premises of campus. We determined that Thomas was an immediate threat to the safety of those children. Therefore, his bail is set at $75,000.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Charles Baxter, for writing down that number. I appreciate that for my reference later. Okay. Well, $75,000. Okay. Well, then, you've been very transparent and direct to the point with me, so I think that I should give you the same respect, Detective Hill.
I appreciate that.
I will not be posting that bail. Okay. I will not be posting that. And my son can always call me on the regular phone. Can always call Richard on his regular phone. Your other question,
Mr. Burnish, you keep referring to a Mr. Burnish. No, let me speak. You keep referring to a regular phone.
The regular phone.
I don't know what that means.
Well, you can always call me on the regular phone.
And now, if Thomas is lying to us
the regular
about
phone.
his methods of contact and his path to you, we need to know that. He has indicated to us that you have changed your phone numbers so as to avoid contact from him.
Well, okay. I'm gonna be honest with you here, Detective Hill.
All right.
I
would appreciate that.
I'm going to be honest with you here. There's a lot of kids at the church. There's we run a lot of youth programs, and there's a lot of bake sales. There's a lot of campfires and there's a lot of horseplay around here. And the reason that we changed the phone numbers so many times is we didn't want Thomas coming around here because this is like if he has a history of this, will he go to prison for longer if he's done this? Do you know what I mean?
Potentially, yes.
Yeah.
We have there are isolated incidents within the past 7
So
to 8 months. Not only at Thornhill Elementary, but also at Montclair Elementary and KSS Immersion School.
So the more
regarding
the more he's done it, the longer he'll go away. Is that right?
Correct. And
okay,
if I may,
yeah.
I have some descriptors. Mr. Burnish, if I can, I have some eyewitness testimony.
Well, one minute here, one thing at a time here. We'll get to that. But if that's okay, so the reason why we changed the numbers is because he had a history of coming around here when we had our youth services and stuff, and I didn't quite feel safe for the children with him around. So we just wanted to create a little bit of distance.
Thank you, Mr. Burnish.
Yeah. Now, while he will be in prison, will he, like, if he's making license plates or things like that, is there any way that his wages could be sent to me, for example, or someone else?
Mr. Burnish, Thomas is legally an adult. We cannot do that. But
I recommend
what I can tell you, what I can tell you is that we can update you on, as you are his legal guardian, and he has listed you as such.
Well, I do have power of attorney.
We can update you.
Okay.
You have power of attorney. Well,
yeah.
Mr. Burnish, there's no legal decisions being made here. You are either posting or not posting his bail. He's responsible for it ultimately.
Well, I would like to receive at least a portion of what he earns in prison. I think that's fair.
You'll need to take that up with the Montclair Superior Court and the Department of Corrections.
Okay.
That's outside of my jurisdiction. Mr. Burnish, I do want to get in front of you on a couple separate incidents we've had.
Well, hold on here. You're jumping topics to topics, like topics to topics to topics to topics. You mentioned earlier that you had eyewitness. You had eyewitness.
I have over 17 active files on my desk right now, Mr. Burnish. I don't have time to talk about the semantics and fine points. I need to get the most information I can from you right now.
Well, then you mentioned that you had eyewitness testimony and affidavits, and then you're telling me that it's that like. All right.
I need you to expand upon them to see if these descriptors of the suspect, who was never caught for these separate incidents, matches up with your son.
Sure.
And his physical descriptors at the Montclair Elementary School on September 8th, 2020, at roughly about the same time, 3 p.m. We had both children and teachers testify in a private investigation that a young man about 5'10", with rather large hair and something of a bird-like appearance, stumbled upon campus with his pants off, and he was shouting. From what I understand, and I hope that this does not offend, he was shouting "pecker, pecker, pecker," and stroking himself. Mr. Burnish, I just heard a very loud tone. May I ask what that was?
The man heard a tone, Chad. Chad, the man heard a loud tone. What was that? Sorry about that. I don't know.
Burnish,
we'll look into that. We're going to look into that.
I'd like to direct our attention back to Thomas's behavior specifically. Have you known him to?
The man heard a tone
while he's in the shower. While he's in the shower, or perhaps in the bathroom, shouting "pecker, pecker, pecker," or something of the like. Perhaps you may have heard it from his bedroom.
I haven't, but
perhaps while there's a sock on the door, so to speak.
Well, I can't say that I've heard.
Might I remind you of his birth? And might I remind you of a 5'10" white male with a rather bird-like appearance?
That does sound. I just would feel a lot more comfortable talking about this if I knew that if some of his wages were to come back, like it might come back, and if I can get some of those, like that's a big part of it for me. I'm a lot more willing to contribute and share information.
Right.
Sorry, what did you? Okay, one more time here. What was your name again?
My name is Reggie.
Reggie
Hill.
Okay. Yeah. And your badge number, please.
Mr. Burnish, I've verified that for you numerous times at this point.
I know, but if you could just share your real quick, just your badge number.
I believe that it is 47932.
Oh, I don't have that.
Does that match with your? Match with your records, Mr. Burnish?
No, it does not. Yeah, you
Mr.
gave
Burnish,
me
this is the same number that I've been giving you for the past 10 minutes.
You gave me a different number.
I have a connection.
You gave me a different
connection with the California.
You gave me a different number before.
I absolutely did not give you a different number, Mr. Burnish. My patience is wearing thin here. I'm trying to throw you perhaps a bit of a line in regards to a connection I have at the Department of Corrections for the state of California, where, of course, Thomas will be held until his court appearance date. His name is William Strokeman. He goes by Willie Strokeman. And he is a good friend of mine in regards to perhaps the wages that he may earn building license plate in the pen, making plate.
I'll put it this way: I'm gonna cut through it, Reggie. Here, even though I'll scratch your back, you scratch my back. Okay? If you can get me a piece, just a taste. If you can get me a taste of that license plate, then I will help you put that bird away for good. Okay, we'll put him away for good. But I want a taste. You know what I'm saying? I want a taste.
Now, Mr. Burnish, when you say put him away for good,
the man heard. There's a tone again.
I am hearing something of a tone right now. Is that tone coming from your end?
Listen.
That tone is disturbing.
We'll make a deal. We'll make a deal here,
way.
okay? If you can put that, if you could ensure that he stays in prison and he can't phone me on my regular phone, and then he can't, he does his work, then I'm willing to sign any piece of paper you can put in front of me, and I'll just sign it, and whatever happens. And in the meantime, I just want to be super clear that I feel that because we have this. The same last name, and it's a small community. People are going to hear about this, and there's going to be association. They're going to think, like that's going to cause me some, that's going to cause me some damages. And as long as we can work something out like that, then I have no problem signing the paperwork. You fax it over, I'll sign it. I'll say he did whatever you want. Okay, as long as we can stop him from calling into the show.
Mr. Burnish, we don't fax. We use DocuSign. We live in 2020, not 1982.
Okay, well then you send your documents over to the show here, and then I'll sign them. And even though you give me a different badge number, and I got a different badge number here, I'll do this in good faith. Okay. But thank you for your call. Looks like we got time for one more call. This is our last call of the night. Hold on here. So I have some fax messages that came in here. Okay, we're gonna look at a couple of fax messages that came in. We're gonna do our last call of the night because it's coming up to the top of the hour. We have 5 minutes left here, so let's take a look at some of these real quick, and then let's take our last call. Our first one comes. Oh, whoa! It looks like we have a response here. We got a response from Cole Dean, who was called out. He says, Cole Dean says, Richie, the God Man, was a jolly Christian soul with a big black mic and a button vest and a cross upon his chest. Richie, the God Man, is a Montclair tale, they say. He made his show, and the children know how he came to faith one day. And it's a picture of Cole Dean, and he's dressed like a Santa man. Well, there you go there, MC that called him out there. There's your response. You got another one. He did two. And Xmas Cole Dean says, there must have been some Jesus in that old horse pick they found. That's that picture back there. He raps about truth in real life. I like that. For when they placed it on his wall, he began to dance around. Oh, Richie the God Man was a faith as he could be. And the prankers say he just couldn't fake and pray. Sorry, I messed up that line. And the prankers say he could fake and pray, but we all know it's just faith. Montclair poet Cole Dean. If he's in the chat room, send some hearts to Cole Dean. Joff, please don't give my Among Us Twitch drops. Please, I love you, Joff, says Bird. And we have a response to Cole Dean. He comes right back. We have MC. We've got a bit of a battle going on. We've got a bit of a beat-off happening between Cole Dean and MC Dad's Cream. They're kind of beating each other off here. Now okay. MC Dad's Cream says Cole Dean's reign at top short like Ewok. Leave you on your knees outlined in chalk. Kick you out the ark and send you downstream. You ain't nothing but a homo sapien full of Dad's cream. And he just lit you up like that, Cole Dean. There, he just lit you up like that. I think he won that beat off. Dean, MC Dad's Cream is the real rap lord tonight. He's up there on number one. Now I'm going to put him up there. He's going to go up here until you can dethrone him. I'm going to put him right over a horse right there like that, Dean. And Dean, I love your beats. And I love your rhymes and everything that you do. But I got to say that MC Dad's Cream, he's got you on the run. He's got you on the run. We may have a new poet in town. Montclair's number one poet may have just been replaced. Our next one comes in from Zanba, who says, Richard, you promised to us that all your Christian products were handmade in the U.S. They are all handmade in the U.S. That is correct. But there was a made in China sticker on your last cup. Richard, did you lie to us? Listen, no, that's what that is. That is just a shadow. You can clearly see that if you look here, when I'm drinking out of it, it's a shadow right there. And that's what you can see the shadow looks like. It's a shape or something like that. But these cups are all handmade in the United States of America. So you want to order one today, head to richardburnish.org and grab one. All right, this next one comes in from Dr. Pat Rick, who says, if you're reading this, Richard, you've been in a coma for 7 years. You need to wake up. You keep talking about Chad, but he passed away in the Veggie Mobile track. No. 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 No, that can't be. That can't be. No. No, 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 no. No. No, that's not. It's 2020. Right, Chad? 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 Thank you. I have to go. I have to go now. I have to go now.
Hello, caller. You're live on the program. We're up to 800. Chat. We're up to 800.
The camera's off and the brother's out of ink. The lights go dark and I find myself alone. Even Chad is sad and I think it's for a reason. All of you in the chat, it's like no one's there. And I'm streaming for an hour, but the show has ended. And when I feel like shutting down, when these people need my help, I need something to get me through. I pray for my brother, I pray for the show, I pray for the future of my long lost son. I pray for the viewers, I pray for shutting down. When these people need my help, I need something to get me through. I pray for my brother, I pray for the show, I pray for the future of my long lost son. I pray for the viewers, I pray for the art, I pray Jesus loves me and I pray he will come.
Now I'll read you this prayer of the name of Montclair. Every time you feel that your life isn't fair, just know that God is upstairs. He doesn't care if you're a baseball star or a millionaire. He believes that you are the world's most valuable player.
When the camera's off and the brother's out of ink, the lights go dark and I find myself alone. I goes off and the brother's out of ink. The lights go dark and I find myself alone. Even chat is said and I think it's for a reason. All of you in the chat, but it's like no one's there. And I'm streaming for an hour, and when I feel like shutting down, when these people need my help, I need something to get me through. I pray for my brother, I pray for the show, I pray for the future of my long lost son. I pray for the viewers, I pray for the art, I pray Jesus loves me, and I pray he will come. Do you really think I do this all for free? Everybody wants a piece, just like the FCC.